Hey everyone, and welcome to the first installment of the Aviation Daily. Today we have a lot of news, but before I get into all of that, I just want to quickly explain what the Aviation Daily is. Basically, this is a new YouTube series, if you want to call it that, where I will be posting a video. I'll try to do it every day on the same time, which is 5 a.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Eastern time, which is the time in New York. So this is a daily show with all information aviation, all news that happen in the aviation world. I'll be covering it here on this video every morning for you guys. Today there is a lot of stuff that we're gonna be talking about, so let's get started. And if you want to keep up with the Aviation Daily, make sure to subscribe to the Insider Flyer Aviation YouTube channel. Anyways, the first news of today is about the Delta Airbus A330neo. The aircraft is about to perform its first flight in the next few days. Delta will become the first North American airline to operate the Airbus A330neo. Delta has an order for 35 A330-900neo, and these jets will be replacing their Boeing 767s. The 330neo will be based out of Seattle, and it will mainly fly to Asia. The first routes for the aircraft are Seattle to Shanghai Pudong International Airport starting on July 1st of 2019, and then 2 months later we have Seattle to Seoul Incheon starting on August 1st, and then on August 31st the Delta 330neo will be flying to Tokyo Narita from Seattle Tacoma. The Delta A330neo is configured in 4 classes, that is Delta 1 Business, Premium Select, which is Premium Economy, Main Comfort Plus, which is basically economy with more legroom, and the Main Economy cabin. Now moving on, Air Arabia has received its first Airbus A321neo long-range aircraft. It flew to Sharjah from the Hamburg Airbus factory earlier today. Air Arabia currently operates a fleet of all A320 aircraft with the exception of the brand new Neo long range. This is the first Neo of 6 that Air Arabia plans to introduce into their fleet starting on May of 2019. Moving on for some Emirates news. Starting today until May 31st, Emirates replaces its double daily Boeing 777-300ER flights to Glasgow with 1 daily Airbus A380 service. From June 1st, a second daily 777 flight will be operated by Emirates. Now for some very exciting news. This might be what I am most looking forward to. United Airlines has revealed that they will review their new livery on April 24th, which is next Wednesday. And now for more United news, the airline has applied with the US Department of Transportation for permission to begin a new service between Newark and Cape Town with the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. This is likely to be United's first or second longest flights. The second longest flight is San Francisco to Singapore. Also, Lufthansa has posted a 336 million euro loss for the first quarter of 2019, mainly due to an increase in fuel expenses and more competition in Europe. Shanghai Airlines, it's now going to operate the 787-9 Dreamliner on the Shanghai-Taipei route. The Dreamliner will replace the 737 on this route, and it will start on the June 8th of 2019, operating 4 times a week. Iberia from Spain is adding the Airbus A340-600 aircraft on the Madrid-Los Angeles route. This will be scheduled on 2 of 7 weekly flights, operating on Mondays and Fridays, replacing the Airbus A330-200. Iberia has this swap planned only for the month of June. Malindo, a Malaysian low-cost carrier, has started flights between Kuala Lumpur and Adelaide in Australia via Bali with the Boeing 737-800. American, Southwest, and United, the 3 US-based carriers that own and operate the 737 MAX, all met with the FAA to discuss comments and concerns the groups had regarding the transition of the 737 MAX back into service. Return to service is expected for August of 2019. And for more 737 MAX news, the FAA has concluded pilots will not need additional simulator training on the Boeing 737 MAX once the plane returns to service later this year. Boeing shareholders are urging the company to change its board of directors and other company manager positions due to the 737 MAX crisis. The second 737 MAX for Ryanair rolled out of final assembly today at the Boeing Field factory in Seattle. And also the first 737 MAX for Europa returned to Boeing Field after being painted. SpiceJet will receive 14 ex-Jet Airways 737s to add capacity. Currently, SpiceJet has 13 737 MAX jets grounded, which has led to mass cancellation of flights on these last few weeks. Now for some Cathay Pacific news. The Hong Kong-based carrier will increase from 4 to 5 weekly flights from Hong Kong to Seattle for the winter of 2019. These flights are operated by the Airbus A350-900. And Cathay Pacific will fly the A350-900 on the Hong Kong-Washington Dulles route, replacing the longer A350-1000 on this route. However, the service will increase from 4 to 5 weekly flights. And for the last bit of news, we have Finnair, which has announced it will begin service to Guangzhou, China, starting on winter of 2019. Finnair already flies 10 times weekly to Hong Kong, which is just south of Guangzhou. That is it for the news today. There was a lot of stuff, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Aviation Daily. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give a like, and I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.